legends, what is going on? I'm getting absolutely freaking hyped because I am about to start my journey to Perth, where I'm gonna try and find some more of these bad boys, some more Blu-rays. I'm really hoping that in a few days' time, I'm gonna be coming back with some elite additions to this collection. Come with me, let's check out Perth. Well, lads, we made it to Perth. Have a look at that. I smell something in the air. I think it is the smell of Blu-rays. All right, lads, first stop, we have the Threads Boutique Op Shop. Normally these places sometimes don't even have any DVDs. So let's go check it out, see what they got. Well, as I suspected, unfortunately that boutique op shop was just closed. So no Blu-rays there, but yeah, now we're walking to Vinnies, and also at the same time trying to conquer my social anxiety of filming myself in public like this. I feel like an absolute tosser with my phone out in front of me filming, but you know what, I want to make this kind of content. Eventually I want to upgrade, get a proper vlogging camera, and why not, you know, like I'm never going to see these people again, why not film myself? And hopefully it's entertaining content for you guys to sit and watch at home. So hopefully we have some better luck at Vinnies. Let's check it out. Straight away, as soon as you walk in here, you notice that interesting pink and purple aesthetic they've got going on. And they had this reasonable, it's fairly small DVD shelf. They had an interesting selection, but unfortunately, guys, as you can see, no Blu-rays. Well, unfortunately, that is op shop number 2 with no Blu-rays. Let's see if we've got luck at the next one. So next I went on a big walk up to Salvos in Highgate, which is a suburb in Perth. Now, as you can see, this was a huge store, and have a look at that DVD shelf. Now, that is a pretty good one, and straight away, they had some Blu-rays. How good? Look at that, Catching Fire for $2. That is a great price. They had Penrith Panthers Premiers 2021. Can't say I'm a fan of rugby league, so wasn't too keen on that. They also had Ninja Turtles, Out of the Shadows, but judging by that letterbox rating, I wasn't too keen to pick that one up, even though it is retailing for $5 at CEX. Wow, they had this Doctor Who 6th series DVD. I've never really seen this before, or a DVD set like this for Doctor Who. Look, it looked pretty cool, but it wasn't on Blu-ray. I'm not as big of a fan of that series, and it seemed like I might have been missing some discs. They also had Downton Abbey Season 1. Now, you know, maybe if I was back in Melbourne, I would have picked this one up to get into it, but I'm not sure I'm going to love that show, so I left that one behind. They did have this sealed copy of Breath, which is an Australian film set in Western Australia, so a perfect souvenir for me to take home. They also had Spiral, which is a pretty new movie. I don't quite know why I picked this up, but I remember hearing from some people that it was okay. They also had Lincoln, which I watched on a plane once. It was a bit slow, so I didn't pick that one up. I'll leave it for someone else to find. But that's not all, guys. Have a look at this. Down below, they had more. They had Divergent, as you can see here. Now, I messaged my girlfriend at the time because she knew a bit more about this series, but it actually got cancelled. They didn't end up making a 4th film, so not really worth collecting those. They had Mockingjay Part 1. That is 2 Hunger Games Blu-rays in the same op shop. That is so good. And they also had The King's Speech. I still haven't seen this. This won so many awards. I was so hyped. Such a good haul from here, guys. As you can see, this was a great op shop. I highly recommend you check it out. Awesome DVD shelf. Awesome haul. Salvos Highgate, thank you so much. Well, lads, you bloody ripper. How good is that, mate? Western Australia, Perth, coming in clutch for the Blu-rays. You know, maybe it's true what they say. Maybe West Side is best side, because have a look at that. That is such a good haul. And also for $2 each, that is bargain level prices. I'm so hyped. Something you guys might not know about me as well is I actually normally find it so hard to speak on camera. Like even some of those earlier clips that I shot at the start of this video, it took me like 2 or 3 takes to actually get the sentence out that I was happy with. But now, I don't know, I'm on such a high, I'm feeling so pumped I can just speak. I feel like I can speak well, so I'm loving it. I'm recording on the streets. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna walk for another 20 minutes. It's a beautiful day. Have a look at the sky. It's a freaking beautiful day. But yeah, there's like 2 op shops, another 20-minute walk away. I'm just gonna go for a stroll. Just enjoy looking around, and who knows, maybe we'll have some more luck over there. The only problem is we've only got 7-kilogram carry-on, and I've got this backpack that's already pretty full. So yeah, I might have to start making some tough decisions if we end up getting too many Blu-rays. So next op shop up was the Masonic charity outlet. Now, as you can see, unfortunately, these guys had a very small DVD shelf. Some interesting bric-a-brac, but not really the store for Blu-ray collectors like me. But right next door, they had a good Sammy op shop, so it was time to check that out. Now, have a look at this. They had this whole tub of Blu-rays, but unfortunately, they were all marked at $5 each. Whoa, wait a second, guys. Did you see that at the start? That was a movie called California, and straight away, guys, I'm absolutely spewing that I didn't pick this up, because on CEX, that is retailing at $28. Bruh. It is a rare Blu-ray, and I didn't look it up in the store. So that is your lesson, guys. Just because a Blu-ray is marked at $5 doesn't mean it ain't worth buying. It's always worth looking up the retail value. I am an absolute spud. And look, a fair few of these movies weren't great. Maybe I was just put off seeing that bloody pink Blu-ray again. I've seen that so many times, but man, I was a spud. There's other ones like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Great movie, retailing at $10, and I didn't pick it up. I'm an idiot, man. Same with Sahara. It's got a terrible letterbox score, but it's a rare Blu-ray with Matthew McConaughey. Man, I should have picked that up. But yeah, the rest of these I wasn't too fussed to miss out on. A lot of those movies I'm not too interested in. But man, have a look at this huge DVD shelf. If you're a DVD collector, you would absolutely love this store. They also had this Squid Game board game, which if I was back in Melbourne, I might have picked that one up. Oh man, so unfortunately not so much luck at those 2 op shops. The second one, even though as you saw they had a bunch of Blu-rays, I asked the lady and they were $5 each. They were a bunch of sort of B-grade movies, so yeah, even good movies, sometimes they're not really worth it for $5. So yeah, wasn't going to buy anything there, and now I'm getting so hungry. There's a bunch of other op shops that are like a 18-minute bus ride away. My phone battery's getting low as well, but I reckon maybe if I can find something to eat, maybe we can go check them out. And with my phone battery percentage draining every second, it was time to hop on the bus, test out the Perth public transport network, which was pretty good, I have to say. Although it was my worst nightmare pulling up at a stop and seeing literally 1,000 school kids about to hop on the bus, but hey, it wasn't too bad in the end. I ended up in a random shopping centre and picked up a cheesy mite at Baker's Delight. Stuff me, lads, I'm so freaking hungry. But have a look what's behind me. Got a giant Vinnies. Let's go. Man, that has to be one of the biggest Vinny signs that I've ever seen. So yeah, time to check out this one. Like most Vinnies, they did actually have this DVD tray. Most of the op shops like to display them like this. Although having a look here, they only had a few Blu-rays, the 2 Pitch Perfect movies, and the book club. Can't say I was too interested in those. Oh man, Vinnies. Look, at least they had Blu-rays, but Pitch Perfect, yeah, not sure I'm that keen on buying that one. So yeah, bit of a stitch up, but that's all right. We'll try and get to these other ones. My bloody phone is getting so low. Hope I don't get stuck out here, because I don't really know how to get back to the city, but yeah, we'll test our luck. There's a few others just around here. Let's do it. Well lads, unfortunately the Save the Children op shop was closed, but I got myself a power bank so we don't have to worry about battery anymore. We've got one more op shop out here. It's the Collective Hope op shop. Let's go check it out. Well guys, it looked like that, this little corner at the back of the op shop, and wow, have a look at that. That is a absolutely stacked DVD shelf, and they had some Blu-rays as well. Have a look at this. They had the Lorax, which is a book I loved. I still haven't got around to seeing that movie. They had the 5-year engagement, wasn't too keen on that. They had the Smurfs, which I didn't see at the time, was only $3. And they had this copy of Twilight, which had a bit of an interesting cover that I'd never seen before. And I think it was actually maybe a knockoff version or an international version of the Blu-ray. And they had Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. I am trying to get the whole collection, but not really worth it for $5. They also had Silver Linings Playbook, as well as Step Up 4 Miami Heat in 3D. Yeah, not too keen on that one. And they had this movie Burlesque. So yeah, they didn't really have too much that I was interested in. The prices were a bit iffy, but man, I'm salty that I didn't pick up Smurfs for $3. I should have gotten that. Well guys, unfortunately, yeah, that Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 priced at $5, man. You can get it at Sex for $2. So yeah, unfortunately can't justify spending $5 on that bad boy. But across the road here, we have this Good Sammy op shop, although it seems like they're pricing their Blu-rays at $5, but you never know. If there's something good there, maybe we consider it. So let's go and see what they've got in there. So as you can see, guys, another big op shop. They seem to have a bunch of these around Perth, but have a look at that. No way. They had so many Blu-rays. This is one of the biggest op shop collections that I have seen. How good is that? I was absolutely shocked. Now, unfortunately, these were all priced at $5 each. I probably should have spent a bit more time going through them and seeing if some of them had a higher retail value. They did have the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, which completes my collection because we don't count Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I was prepared to pick that one up for $5. They had World War Z, which I was tempted for $5. Still haven't seen that. They also had this remake of Red Dawn, which has some shocking letterbox reviews, so I didn't pick that one up. It was pretty satisfying to see Mao's Last Dancer here when I picked it up in Adelaide previously for only $2 and sealed. But of course, before you leave, you always have to check the kids section, guys. They they had Zuzu Pets on Blu-ray, as well as Treasure Buddies, so yeah, wasn't keen to pick up either of those. Well, lads, at least we've got something now from coming out all the way out here to North Perth. Mockingjay Part 2, how good. That actually completes our Hunger Games collection, and I've got all of those for very cheap. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Let's go and check out. Last of today, I think, is going to be cash converters here. Who knows? Their Blu-rays are probably going to be expensive. Sometimes they have them for $4, so it might be worth picking up one. Let's go and suss it out. This was a big cash converters, guys, but as you can see, they had a huge Blu-ray selection with a lot of actually great options here, guys. They had the second season of Breaking Bad for $4. Now, that is an absolute steal. They had Saving Private Ryan for $4 as well. This is a bit more of a rare Blu-ray, and can you believe it, guys? I still haven't seen this movie. And they also had Twilight Breaking Dawn, of course. I'm trying to collect the whole series. Oh man, I feel like a beast. I'm so happy with this haul, but I told the person in there that Breaking Bad Season 2, they had it listed online for $2, but for some reason, I don't know why, they gave me all three in total for $12. So that is such a good pickup. If they're $3 each, that is elite, and now I feel like some kind of beast, businessman, negotiator.
Yes, the negotiator.
You know, sometimes in life you just gotta ask. Normally I kind of don't feel confident enough to, but you know, what does it say in the Bible? Ask and ye shall receive. And here we are with a really good haul and a whole season of Breaking Bad for just $3. Like, that is good. And you know, I was looking these up on CEX as well, and they're better value, most of them, than CEX. So yeah, really happy with that. That is a great purchase. It was worth coming out all this way. It all worked out. So that's me done for today, and we'll check out some more Blu-rays tomorrow. Oh man, that was a great feeling, riding home with the sunset. Huge haul of Blu-rays right next to me. Guys, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. And also, if you want to support me and more videos like this, I've just launched my Patreon, so please check that out. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.